I remember when I first picked up the Galaxy S23 FE. At that moment, it felt like one of those phones that didn't need to prove anything. It looked like a flagship, felt solid in the hand, and had that familiar Samsung confidence to it. Not exciting, but reassuring. Fast forward to 2025, and the question isn't what this phone is, it's what this phone has become. In the beginning, everything just worked. The screen was the first thing I noticed. That 120Hz AMOLED, smooth, colorful, comfortable. The kind of display you stop thinking about because it never gets in the way. Watching YouTube, scrolling late at night, even just unlocking the phone, it felt premium. The design didn't scream new, but it didn't feel outdated either. Glass back, metal frame, clean camera layout. It had weight to it. Maybe a bit too much, but it felt solid, like something you could trust. This was a phone that felt safe. After a few weeks, the S23 FE became invisible, and that's both a compliment and a criticism. It handled my daily routine effortlessly, social media, messages, music, navigation, random Googling, all smooth. No hiccups, no drama. But then came the long days. Days where I used the camera a lot. Days where I played games for longer than usual. Days where I was outside on mobile data, pushing the phone harder. That's when I started noticing things. The phone would get warm. Not immediately, but slowly. And once it did, everything felt just a bit heavier. Animations weren't as fluid. The battery drained faster. Nothing broke, nothing crashed, but the magic faded a little. It was my first reminder this phone isn't young anymore. Battery life with the S23 FE is like having a friend who's reliable but not generous. Most days it gets me through. I don't panic, I don't carry a power bank, but I'm also not careless with it. If I'm out all day, using maps, taking photos, streaming music, I know I'll need to charge at night, sometimes earlier. And charging, yeah, 25 watts in 2025 feels slow. You plug it in, walk away, come back, and it's fine. But the days of 10 minutes and I'm good aren't here with this phone. It works, it's just not exciting. The camera experience is interesting. When I pull the phone out for a quick photo, it delivers. Good colors, decent detail, shots I'm comfortable sharing. But I don't feel inspired by it. Low light photos are okay, but they don't impress. Zoom exists, but it's soft. Video is stable, predictable, very Samsung. The S23 FE captures moments, it doesn't elevate them. And in 2025, with how good phone cameras have become, that matters more than it used to. One thing that never disappointed me was the software. One UI feels calm, mature, thought through. Everything is where it should be. Multitasking is smooth, customization is deep, features don't feel experimental, they feel finished. And knowing that this phone is still getting updates gives it life. It doesn't feel forgotten, it doesn't feel abandoned. This is where the S23 FE earns its place in 2025. There was a moment when it clicked for me. I wasn't annoyed by the phone, I wasn't impressed by it either. It just existed reliably. That's when I realized what the S23 FE really is. It's not a phone for enthusiasts. It's not a phone that tries to win spec battles. It's a phone that just wants to be good enough consistently. And sometimes that's exactly what people want. Looking back in 2025, some things aged beautifully. The display still feels great, the build still feels premium, the software support still matters. Other things didn't. The processor feels its age, battery efficiency isn't competitive anymore, charging feels slow, the camera doesn't stand out. This phone aged honestly. So would I recommend it? If you already own the Galaxy S23 FE, keep it. There's no urgency here. It still works. It still delivers. If you are buying one in 2025, price is everything. At the right price, this phone makes a lot of sense. At the wrong price, it makes none. There are faster phones, better camera phones, phones with insane battery life, but not all of them feel this complete. The Galaxy S23 FE didn't age into a legend. It aged into something quieter. A phone that doesn't excite you, but also doesn't disappoint you. And honestly, that might be its biggest strength.